Alright, new suspension setup. Just a quick video today. I decided to go ahead and get my suspension set up for this bike. The stock suspension is really only set up for about 75 to 85 kilos as far as I know. That's kind of the weight range for the stock settings, and it is already not super soft, but you know, it's soft suspension, and it was lunging quite a lot when I brake heavily and just kind of wallowing in the corners a little bit, but mostly, you know, I'm doing this around New Zealand trip, and my speedo's off, by the way. I haven't calibrated for the sumo wheels. It seems like I'm going slower than it says. So mainly because I am going from the top of New Zealand to the bottom, and I'm carrying all that luggage on the back, and you know, probably an extra 20 kilos or 15 to 20 kilos if I was going to guess. I will weigh it all, but I'm 100 kilos myself, so I'm already on the bad foot. And honestly, the bike felt fine. I never really had a complaint about it, but yeah, I decided to go ahead and get it set up anyway. So I went to P1MOTO, which is a shop over the shore in Glenfield, and they were really helpful. So it's all set up now. So I went up 2 steps, so I think the springs are rated to 95 to 105 kilos, which means, you know, it's going to be good for everyday use, not too hard, but you know, it's a good step up for my luggage that I'm carrying. And this is the first ride. So I thought I'd, while I still have the sumo wheels on it, I thought I'd go out and have a play in the twisties and see how it felt. And I'm telling you, I can already, I've been riding for like 5 minutes, and I can already feel a difference. When I hit the bumps and these corners, some of these corners are quite wallowy. Yeah, it's definitely feels pretty good. Feels much better. When I was there, they set up the sag for me, which was nice, and it was all done in like a few hours, so I dropped it off. They changed the front springs and the forks and the rear spring, new oil and all that. Obviously I dropped it off at like, I don't know, 9:30 in the morning, and he told me about 1:30 I think it was already. And roads are still a bit damp out here. This area doesn't get much sun. Be a little bit careful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go for a quick ride, see how it feels, take you guys along with me. I'm not going to say it feels like an entirely new bike, but it definitely feels more balanced, stable. Yeah, just better in the corners. It's not wallowing quite as much when you hit these kind of uneven roads. Yeah, see, when I hit that dip before, and I probably can't see it on the camera, but when I hit that dip, it really kind of wallowed out. I'm 90% confident that's not going to come out on the camera, but it was kind of a reasonably large lump in the road. Cost wise for the whole thing, like rear spring, front springs, and the install was $730, I think. Daylight savings almost over now, so I think next weekend it stops, so it'll be getting dark around 5 o'clock again. So I'll see you guys in the next video.